Welcome to the Tactical Dad Podcast. I'm your host, Matthew Cook, and in this episode 73, I don't know why I always forget this. I always have to go back to the page to realise what episode it is. I don't know, getting older. Episode 73, and we are going to talk becoming a better shooter, becoming a more skilled shooter, since I do have quite an extensive background in how to get good at things in terms of learning and motor skill learning. So, precision, accuracy in movement is my jam. And I'm now applying it into shooting and becoming a better shooter. So, that gives me a great segue into a tool that I've been using. Extremely good tool, I think, so far anyway. I haven't seen any drawbacks from it yet. I might, but not yet in terms of the current stage I'm at in the learning process and the phase I'm at. Because there are phases and stages, which we'll save for another podcast, or maybe I'll do a blog or something about that, or some long video. But excuse me. But the Mantis X Elite, the Mantis Training Academy, the Mantis Blackbeard. I'm gonna specifically talk about the Blackbeard this morning in this podcast, because it's what I've been playing around with the most. I haven't done that many videos on it, actually. I'll be posting way more videos and content so you can see it in action. But it is a great tool, especially if you are either brand new to shooting, or you're in the early phases, or where I'm at. I'm not brand new. I'm not a beginner, but I'm no expert, so it's still beneficial for me. And at my stage where I'm at, and I just want to share some insight into why this would be a great tool for new gun owners, because I know there's a lot more people that are packing these days, because the world's a scary place. So I understand that people are trying to do what I am doing. Get more prepared, become much more tactically inclined and aware, skilled. Want to protect your family, your home, your loved ones. So you are now becoming armed and ready. And so with that comes a responsibility to handle your gun, handle your firearm, and to be able to use it, and have the ability to use it in a safe and efficient, effective way. So Mantis X Blackbeard is a tool you should consider investing in. I'm not getting paid by Mantis to say this. I bought mine. I didn't get one for free. I bought it. I was looking for something that I can use at home to practice, because you can't go to the range every day and shoot. Most people can't. I certainly can't. It's expensive. Firing rifle ammunition, geez, that's going to cost you. You go every day, you either got some serious cash to burn, or you're getting free ammo. So it's very unlikely. You need another way to practice, and the Blackbeard does it for you. It provides the solution. Saves you money on ammunition. It saves you a lot of money on ammunition, and it also provides an experience which is very similar in terms of the way. So Blackbeard is let's backtrack a little bit. So the Mantis Blackbeard is a training device. It's a training tool that allows you to basically do dry fire in an efficient, effective, controlled way at home, in a safe place at home, safely. Allows you to work on your skills as a shooter, work on your skills handling a firearm, pulling the trigger, all of the things that you would work on for shooting. The Blackbeard allows you to do that at home or anywhere but the range, dry fire style. It is a great tool. Mantis provides some other tools where you can do things with live fire, but for Blackbeard, dry fire. And with this tool, it's a battery that you there's a little bit of insulation that goes with it. Not much. Like, I can do it. I did it, watched a video, and did it first time. So it's not difficult, but there is a little bit of an installation process. So you basically, the upper and lower receiver, everyone's rifle's a little different, but they've mostly got most of the same parts, mostly. So you got to open it up, got to take some pieces out, got to put a piece in, and then you put the battery in, which is actually shaped and very similarly weighted to a magazine. So you put that in, and then as soon as it's fully loaded in the rifle, like the rifle makes this sort of like clicking sound, so it resembles sort of loading a real rifle. So what you get is you get contextual similarities between this dry fire and if you were at the range shooting your rifle regularly. It's weighted the same, you're pulling the same trigger, it's your rifle, you're pulling your rifle trigger, the weight of it is the same, you are holding your gun, there's no other things on it or off it. So contextually, in terms of what you're holding, seeing, and feeling, it's the same thing. Now, when you pull the trigger, you don't have to do any sort of manual reloading or anything because of the battery and the device itself and how it's fitted into the rifle. It is like automatically reloads for you, sort of thing. So you're able to just keep pulling the trigger, and keep going. The battery lasts for ages. I can't remember off the top of my head, actually. It's a good job this isn't an ad, because I should probably know that stuff. But it lasts for ages. So you're able to shoot, and when you pull the trigger, basically a little laser fires, a little red dot laser fires out of the gun, and wherever it's pointing, you would see the little red laser dot show up. So you can combine this with like the Mantis Training Academy. You can combine this with the Mantis X to get an idea of whether you're like your handling skills and where you're moving the gun when you pull the trigger. You can get some feedback on that if you have those other tools. But if not, then you just have this ability to basically play with a laser gun. And I'll tell you, the number one most important and beneficial thing for me, as someone that's not an expert, that's still overall new to this industry, I'll say it like that. I'm still on a macro level. I'm still new. I'm still a newbie to this. So for someone like me who doesn't have years and years of experience shooting a rifle, just holding the thing is intimidating. So I can't imagine being back in the shoes of somebody that is brand new, that has never held a rifle and that's about to hold a rifle. This is the best thing you could do. You're going to get to hold a real gun, maneuver it, move it, pull the trigger, know that things are safe. Although make sure you listen to the safety podcasts and go through all of the safety things you need to. I'm just assuming right now that you've done that. But you get to do all of this and pull the trigger, put the magazine in, pull it out, look through if you've got a sight or some sort of scope, do that, pull the trigger, load it again, move, walk, aim, just all of the things to become more comfortable and confident holding a gun, because it's intimidating. So that's the number one thing I've got from this, is that now if I go to the range or I go with my instructor, if I pull out the rifle, I feel you can actually probably see just in my body language and how I'm moving and how I'm holding and gripping and picking, moving things around, that I'm just much more confident and comfortable holding a gun. And that's what this has given me. It's given me the confidence to better understand and maneuver a firearm. Obviously my rifle, because it's the Blackbeard. So, and that alone just sort of seeps into my practice and training and my actual skill and the development of my ability. It comes through being more confident with, or at least contributes significantly to me being much more comfortable and confident holding the damn gun itself. So Mantis X Blackbeard, a phenomenal investment, a phenomenal addition to learning how to shoot a rifle, how to hold a rifle, how to use a rifle for a new shooter or a novice or someone that's looking to save a few bucks and get some more practice in. This is a great, this is it. This is what you need to be. This is what you need to be buying, the Mantis Blackbeard. Phenomenal tool. I don't have any links to give you for you to go and click and buy one. I'm not talking like this. I'm doing this podcast to do that. Go Google it and find it and buy it. I think it's a great tool. I don't have any links to share or get any discounts for you, I'm afraid. I just wanted to share with you what is a great tool for you to get better as a shooter, especially with a rifle, the Mantis Blackbeard. Right, thanks for joining me. That is all from me today on another helpful tip on getting better as a shooter, improving your shooting skills, becoming a better shooter overall. We'll talk more in the future about that subject, but for now, have a great day, and I will see you next time.